Hello again, Patricia here doing a reading for the last week in February. So I'm working with the Cartouche Oracle. So we'll have a look and see what the energies are like for the end of the month. I'll give them another little shuffle, and then as usual I'll pick 3 cards and have a look at the shadow card, and we'll just see what the energies are like for the last week in Feb. Okay, now these are wonderful cards. They're very powerful. The Egyptian Cartouche, Way of Cartouche cards. Sorry. Now, so the shadow card is this one, Crook and Flail, and this is all about discipline and authority. Okay, so it's about having self-discipline, self-mastery, or authority over yourself and your situation throughout the whole week. And it bodes very well for a new phase where you're going to need to sort of knuckle down and apply some discipline to what you're doing and focus on the job in hand and focus on your goal and where you're going. Okay, so we have that card for the shadow card. Beginning of the week we have Bast or Bastet. Beautiful card for protection, especially protecting the mind, mental protection. This is the Sistrum, and Bast, as you know, is the patroness of cats. So this is about protection and also moving in a sort of a way like a cat, okay, very stealthily through this new phase I feel that's coming up as you just finish off the end of the month. We're moving into a new phase in March. So I feel Bast is all about protection. Protect your mind. Don't let everybody in, okay? As in, watch out for people who want to pick your brains, as I say, or tap into your knowledge, or tap into secrets or inside information that they're not privy to and they've no entitlement to. So Bast at the beginning of the week is very protective of the mental, of the mind, okay? So what you also need to watch out for with this card, I feel, is if you're feeling anxious, this card will help to relax yourself, okay? So it's really good for anybody who's feeling apprehensive or anxious. So at the beginning of the week you have Bast. Middle of the week, now forgive my pronunciation, I think it's Ptah. Okay, he is the builder. He built the temples in Egypt, and this card is very much about boundaries, okay, and building walls, and also from a very high spiritual level, putting bricks in your spiritual steps toward the higher powers or higher energy or towards heaven. So you've built up a very strong connection to spirit, and this card is saying protect that connection that you have. And also I feel it's about walls or building protection boundaries. So just keep out, again, anybody who doesn't vibe with you or somebody whose energy is completely opposed to your own energy. So build up good, firm, strong protection and use your tools in order to do that. Okay, so you don't have to let everybody in. Again, similar to Bast, don't let anybody into your mind who's not entitled to be there. And with Ptah, it's about building boundaries, very strong, firm boundaries, so you can continue to ascend and move into your spiritual path or move higher onto your purpose. With the end of the week, then we have the Buckle of Isis. This card is very powerful for fertility, growth, new beginnings. Okay, so by the end of the week, you're going to embark on a whole new path. It's very feminine. It also deals with the energy of growth and divine feminine and moving into a new phase. And I feel it's very powerful if you are planning a new business venture or a new project or anything to do, especially with women or connected with women as well. Very powerful. But any new business venture or new project you're trying to get off the ground, this bodes very well. Okay. One of the things with this card is it always says in the book, there's a sacrifice to be made, but the sacrifice is not a difficult one. Sacrifice could possibly be just hard work, okay? And that's what Crook and Flail is about. It's about discipline, it's about work, it's about self-mastery, it's about focus, and it's about claiming authority or claiming your position and taking up your rightful power. Very powerful cards. So Bast is about clearing the mind, clearing away anxiety, not allowing anybody in to your mental processes or knowledge that are not entitled to be there. Vata is about building stronger boundaries and walls and using your tools to protect your energy, protect yourself as you move forward and you ascend. And Buckle of Isis is all about a new beginning, new project, new birth or new growth. Very fertile, very optimistic. By the end of the week, you'll be ready to launch into the next month, which is March. So you'll be ready for a very fertile new beginning, good growth. It also bodes well for finances as well, and building your finances and growing your finances. So it's very optimistic. They're all very optimistic. These cards are very, very powerful, I find. And with Crook and Flail, throughout the week, just stick to the plan, okay, and keep the discipline. Keep focused on your goal, okay, and also don't let anybody knock you. Just focus on where you're going and what you're doing, and take up your rightful position and take up a more authoritative position or an authoritative stance. So wonderful cards for next week. I wish you a lovely week. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to like and share on my YouTube, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook as well. So have a lovely week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.